Hello and welcome to Upper St. Clair High School. Today is Monday, October 17th. This is the JV match of your USC Lady Panthers versus the Seneca Valley Raiders. And we will be underway as soon as the referees check the lineups. And set the lineup for the Panthers. Across the front line, we have Elena Rinaldi, number 3. Maddie Culp will be in the middle, number 25. And Hannah Coggins will be on the outside, number 31. The back row, setting, we will have Ellie Tetrick, number 11. And libero Liz Hetz is getting ready to sub in, number 10. She will sub in for Jamie Stout. And the last player is Bryn Foster, number 4, sophomore. And it will be Ellie Tetrick to lead things off for us. Seneca Valley. It's a nice set and swing. Liz Hetz digs it. Set goes outside to Coggins. It's blocked by Seneca Valley as Seneca Valley takes a 1-0 lead. It's a nice swing Hannah Coggins put on it, but Seneca Valley had the big block up. Maddie Culp gives a little help. Bryn Foster with the free ball over. A tight pass from Seneca Valley. And they are in the net as they try to play that tight pass. That evens things up at 1 as Hannah Coggins goes back for serve. Seneca Valley gets a swing, but it is wide to the far side. She tried to cut that, but did not have the angle working for her. And Hannah Coggins with another serve. This one short. Libero digs it for Seneca Valley. And the bump set goes way wide. Cannot be played back inbounds. And the Panthers take a 3-1 lead. As Hannah Coggins continues to serve. That one goes a little long. Point and side out goes to the Raiders. As Brianna McCloskey, number 26, serves it up for the Raiders. Dug by Liz Hetz. Help out by Maddie Culp. And the Panthers could not get the third ball over. So we're all evened up at 3 here. As Brianna McCloskey with another serve for the Raiders. This one much better dig by Hetz. Set out to Bryn Foster. She cuts it. That's dug by Seneca Valley. Big swing by... There's a big swing by Seneca Valley. I think we had Bryn Foster in the net on the block anyway. Regardless, it was going to be their point. McCloskey with another serve, overpass this time. Now we settle things down. Set the right side. Elena Rinaldi just dumps it over. Set near side, and that one was in. It was a nice hit by Seneca Valley. I believe just landed right on the line. So Seneca has taken a 5-3 lead with Brianna McCloskey serving. She's put together a nice little run, get them this lead. Set outside to Foster. And that swing goes into the net. The Raiders take a 6-3 lead now. Panthers have to do something to get out of this rotation. And Does not happen on that one. Very short serve. Couldn't be played by the Panthers. Easy ace for McCloskey. That one goes long to stem the tide a little bit there. Panthers climb to within 4-7 with Liz Hetz, number 10, going back for serve. Tight pass, quick set. Very nice execution by Seneca Valley on that one. A tight pass to the net. They had a nice quick set, quick back set to the far side, the opposite. And the Panthers get one over. The serve tipped the net, made it difficult, but they played it, and that swing by Seneca Valley does not come over the net, so it is 4 hits on Seneca Valley. Point to the Panthers. And Elena Rinaldi, number 3, goes back for serve. Seneca gets a swing. Liz Hetz with a dig, and Elena Rinaldi goes back, helps it out. Free ball over by Hetz. Seneca back set to the far side, dinks it. A set by Tetrick, pushed over by Bryn Foster. Back row swing. Oh, off the block. Jamie Stott was up for the block in the middle. It deflected off of her, and the Panthers could not play that. So another point to the Raiders as they take a 9-4 lead. Served up by the Raiders, goes long. Panthers get back to within a 6-9 score with Bryn Foster, number 4, going back for serve. Short serve by Foster gets her the ace, as the Raiders could not even get a hand on that one. Bryn Foster with another serve. This one dug by Libero. Quick set in the middle, blocked. Deflection played by Liz Hetz. Set our middle, and Jamie Stott with a swing, dug by Libero. Pushed over on the second hit. Set goes out to Coggins, big swing, block. And Seneca Valley, very nice play again. They had a block on the hit by Coggins on the far side, but it was coming down on their side. They played that quickly right to the middle, and they got a nice hit down to the deep corner to get that point and take a 10-7 lead. Coggins with a pass, gets the set back, dumps it over. Free ball coming over for, see what the Panthers can do. Set the middle, and Jamie Stout, and that one, she got under that one a little bit, and that ended up sailing long. The sophomore Carrie Whittle serving it up for the Raiders. Pass by Liz Hetz very nicely. Set out to Coggins. She pushed it, and the Panthers get a point off that. Caught the Raiders off guard a little bit. The Panthers get back to within 8-11 with Jamie Stout, number 20, back for a serve. Passed by the Raiders, set up the near side, swung, dug by Jamie Stout, but off the court. Nobody could cover that for the Panthers. So another point for the Raiders as they take a 12-8 lead. It's number 10, Josie Hoover, serves for the Raiders. Nice set by Tetrick, and a very nice swing by Hannah Coggins. Wasn't the sharpest of passes, but Ellie Tetrick made a nice effort, got out to it, set it up nicely for Coggins to finish it off strong. Panthers still down by 3, 9-12 with Tetrick serving. Set the middle, dug by Tetrick. Help from Maddie Culp. Nice help, actually, for very nice help from Maddie Culp, setting up Elena Rinaldi on the near side. And she finishes off with a nice swing. Gets the Panthers within 2 as Ellie Tetrick serves again. Set comes outside, deflection off the block, falls on the Panther side. So point to the Raiders. A sophomore, Rachel Broski, number 14, goes back to serve for the Raiders with the 3-point lead at 13-10. Dug by Bryn Foster. Liz Hetz has to help out here, and a free ball by Coggins over. See if the Raiders put this one away, and they do. They've done a pretty good job so far, the Raiders. Whenever a free ball comes over, setting up their offense, they've gotten a very high percentage of the free balls, points off free balls. Rachel Broski with another serve, pass by Coggins, set up, back out to Coggins, and blocked by Seneca Valley. Another point to the Raiders as they take a 15-10 lead. Rachel Broski with another serve. This one short and unplayable. That one fell about 5 feet past the net. Very nice serve. Coach Adam Mitchell for the Panthers calls a timeout. Try to break the momentum as Rachel Broski has served several points in a row, widening the lead to 6 points at 16-10. Was going back and forth for a while at 2 to 3 points lead by the Raiders, but they've strung together a nice little run here to take a big lead. USC needs to put a foot down here and stop that momentum, get the serve back. Still early enough in the game if the Panthers can get this back, get a little run of their own. Games, of course, go up to 25. And Rachel Broski serves it up again for Seneca Valley. Dug by Bryn Foster, set out to Hannah Coggins, blocked. Coggins digs that up, set by Maddie Culp for her. And the setter, double hit they call it actually on the setter. That was a tough pass for her right into the net. She was trying to stay out of the net and set it up, and they call her for the double hit. So Hannah Coggins, numbers 31, goes back. And with the Panthers trailing by 5, 11-16. Tight set, and Maddie Culp tries to put that over, but the set was too close. Drew her into the net. She couldn't stay out while trying to play the ball over. Lily Behringer, number 9, subs in for the Raiders, and she will serve things up with a 17-11 lead. Short float serve. Pass very tight to the net. Very nice job by Ellie Tetrick to get that pass out of the net, set up Bryn Foster on the outside. Foster tried to go down the line with it, had a nice swing, but it was a little bit wide. So point to the Raiders. They lead 18-11. Hetz with a nice pass. Sets back to Elena Rinaldi. It's a swing. Libero digs that. Easy ball over for Liz Hetz to dig. Set goes out to Bryn Foster. And that one goes into the net. The Raiders extending their lead to 19-11 with Lily Behringer serving it up. Bryn Foster with the pass. Set goes back outside to her. She pushes it over. Dug easily by the Raiders. Bump set from the libero, and it didn't have a full swing on that one. Came over somewhat softly. I think that actually threw Liz Hetz off a little bit. She was ready to dig a hard hit, and the changeup came at her instead. Threw her timing off. Liz Hetz, very nice pass to Tetrick in the middle. Bryn Foster rolled it over. Dug easily by Seneca Valley. They set up the far side, and their swing goes deep into the court as they take a 10-point lead now, 21-11. Lily Behringer, another serve. Hetz with a nice pass out to Tetrick. She sets it up. Bryn Foster swings again down the line. This one is in, played by Seneca, but could only get the first hit on that one, and that goes into the bench. So the Panthers get a point, cut it to within 12-21, but then have an immediate service error. They give the point back to the Raiders as they take a 22-12 lead, reestablish their 10-point lead. This is freshman Anna DeGraff serving, pushed over by Foster, dug by DeGraff, and the third ball does not come over for Seneca Valley. Nicely placed by Bryn Foster on that push. And Seneca Valley diving for all three of their hits. Back set to the far side. Anna DeGraff with the swing. And another point for the Raiders. They reestablish their 10-point lead. 23-13. And nice serve again by the Raiders, a short one. Drops in front of the Panthers back line for the service winner. And the Raiders are serving it up at game point here, 24-13. Passed by Hetz. Bump set by Tetrick. Big swing by Coggins off the air vent in the ceiling and tried to be rolled over by number 10, Josie Hoover, but that goes into the net. And for the time being, Panthers hold off the game point. Bryn Foster goes back, trailing 14-24 with the serve. Pass by the libero, quick set in the middle, and the Panthers were in the net. Number 20, Jamie Stout, tried to go for that block, brushed the net, and that is game point for the Raiders as they win this one 25-14. And we will be back in a minute with set 2 of this match. And we are back with set 2 of the match between junior varsity Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers and Seneca Valley Raiders. The Raiders took set 1, 25-14. They will be serving first in this set with number 10, Josie Hoover. Back for a serve, jump serve. Dug by Bryn Foster, overpass. Seneca with a tight pass. And Bryn Foster made a swing at it and deflected it while Liz Hetz was trying to dive for it right in between the two of them. Was not a good result for the Panthers. Raiders take the 1-0 lead. Another jump serve from Hoover. Set out to Hannah Coggins. Nice swing off the block. And the Panthers get a point to even things up at 1. So nice sequence by the Panthers, getting a good pass to Ellie Tetrick so she could set it up nicely for Coggins, who finished it very strongly. Ellie Tetrick serves it up for the Panthers. Seneca lets that go, and it drops about 2 feet inside the end line for an easy point for the Panthers. Give Tetrick the ace on that one. And she serves it up with a 2-1 Panther lead. This one played by Seneca Valley. Set to the far side. Big swing by number 11, Sarah Illingsworth. But that one goes well long. Panthers let it go. Get the point for a 3-1 lead. And Tetrick with another serve. Not a crisp pass. Ends in a bump set. And a down ball by the Raiders. And Panthers are called for a double hit on that one as they tried to set that up in the middle. Panthers still have the lead, 3-2. It's number 14, Rachel Borowski. Serves it for the Raiders and tips off the net and drops. Tough luck for the Panthers on that one. Evens things up at 3. Rachel Broski for another serve. This one deeper. Bryn Foster with the pass. Bump set by Tetrick to get it back on. And an overpass that Maddie Culp puts down, but it's dug by Seneca Valley. Pass by Elena Rinaldi. Bump set. And a big swing again by Hannah Coggins. Splits the defense. Numbers 19 and 20, Morgan Nye and Bria McCaffrey, right between the two of them. Nice swing by Hannah Coggins, and she goes back to serve for the Panthers with the 4-3 lead. Seneca gets help, and a swing by their libero. Panthers deal with that, get a dump over from Bryn Foster, and another swing on the far side by Sarah Illingsworth goes long. Panthers take a 2-point lead at 5-3 with Hannah Coggins to serve again. Libero with a pass, bumps that out to the far side. And a little too far outside for a good approach and swing for Madison Urich. Never comes over the net. Panthers increase the lead to 6-3 with Hannah Coggins to serve up again. Another set outside, swung again. It's a long hit. That is 3 hits from the far side for Seneca Valley. They've all gone well long. The Panthers haven't even thought about playing any of them. And Hannah Coggins with a serve into the net ends her very nice run of serving and points for the Panthers. They still have a 7-4 lead. As junior Sarah Illingsworth serves. Bumped help from Bryn Foster. Rolled long by Hannah Coggins. Seneca Valley lets that one drop long. Gets the point. And it's 7-5 now, Panthers. Illingsworth again. Nice effort by Tetrick to get to that bad pass. Set it up for Bryn Foster. Big middle hit and dug by Hannah Coggins. Allie Tetrick tried to get that one up, but was unable to. Had a great effort on the previous ball to get to it and get a nice bump set up, but couldn't handle that one. And an ace by Sarah Illingsworth for the Raiders. Evens the score at 7. Short ball service into the net. Side out and point to the Panthers as they regain the lead 8-7 with Liz Hetz go back to serve. Seneca sets the near side, back set, and number 28, Maddie Urich, just drops the ball in the middle of the court. Not a full swing at all, but she found open ground. As we're tied up at 8-8. Bump set by Ellie Tetrick. Free ball over. Very nice placement on that from Bryn Foster down the line. And no touch on the block. I thought there might be a call of a touch on the Panthers block, but it was just another long hit from the far side. Point to the Panthers. They take the 1-point lead. Elena Rinaldi serves it. Bump set to that far side. Bryn Foster digs that. Gets the set back. She has a swing at it. Seneca digs that. Big hit and blocked. Blocked by Jamie Stout and Ellie Tetrick on that side. Seneca tried to play the deflection off that block, but was unable to. So another point for the Panthers. 10-8 lead. Elena Rinaldi, another serve. Seneca sets the back row. Libero has a swing at it from there. Ellie Tetrick sets up Bryn Foster on the near side. And back and forth action. Ellie Tetrick sets the middle. Jamie Stout pushes that one over. Another back set from Seneca Valley, and they hit it into the net. Some nice action on that play from both teams. Passing, setting, and swinging. But all the swings were dug until one goes into the net. Another serve from Elena Rinaldi, sets the far side, pushed over, and they call a double hit on Bria McCaffrey, number 19, as the timing was all off on that play. She couldn't get a swing at all. Tried to push it over, but gets called for the double hit. Another back row set, and blocked in the middle by Jamie Stout, but falls down on the Panthers side for a point for the Raiders. Panthers still lead 12-9. Shanti Krishnaswamy subs in for Elena Rinaldi. Bad pass on the serve receive from the Panthers. The Raiders cut the lead to 12-10 on Maddie Urich's serve. Another serve. This one nicely passed by Hetz. Back row swing from Hannah Coggins goes long. And the Raiders are within one at 12-11. And Ellie Tetrick, nice effort to get to that pass and set it up. Blocked by Jamie Stout in the middle, but Seneca is able to dig that, and Stout tried to push it over. She gets the middle set back after she had the nice block, but she didn't get all of it. It never went over, and we're all tied up at 12. Another shanked pass on the serve receive from the Panthers, and the Raiders take their first lead of this match, of this set, 13-12. It's Maddie Urich serves it up again. Better pass from Hannah Coggins this time. Nice set on the outside. Bryn Foster hit into the net. And the Raiders extend the lead to 14-12. Another shanked pass on the serve receive from the Panthers. And I'd say one more point for the Raiders, and we'll be getting a timeout here. Let's see. But the Raiders help us out by serving that one out. No need for a timeout now as Panthers get the point, get the side out. Bryn Foster goes back for the serve. So we're only trailing 13-15. See if the Panthers can put a little stretch together where they accumulate some points. Get the lead back. Back set here. And dug by the Panthers. Helped by Krishnaswamy. But her pass goes in between the middle and outside positions, and nobody could get to it. Also a little tight to the net. Nobody's able to get to that one. The Raiders get the point right back as they extend the lead 16-13. And they have another service error. As the ball sails long. Panthers let that drop. Get back to within two at 14-16. Jamie Stout going back for serve. And that's a service error into the net. Teams exchange service errors. So the lead is once again 3 at 17-14 for the Raiders. Number 10, Josie Hoover with the jump serve. Help from Hannah Coggins. Pass, nicely deep corner. Nice free ball from Bryn Foster. Another free ball comes back. Let's see if the Panthers can use that. They set the middle. Jamie Stout with a big swing. Joust at the net after that, and a lift on that one on the second ball. Seneca won the joust. It came on the Panthers side. They had one play at it, but it was still tight on the net. And the second try at it was a carry, a lift. And timeout by Adam Mitchell of the Panthers, as the Raiders have their biggest lead of the game at 18-14 and match that lead. Actually, they had an earlier 4-point lead as well. Panthers were looking pretty good early in this match. They actually built up a nice lead. Were playing very well, executing on the offensive side, passing well. And they just hit a stretch where they had several service return errors in a row. Let the Raiders get back to it, into it, and actually take a 4-point lead. We whistle back in. Josie Hoover with another jump serve, and this one drops between Liz Hetz and Bryn Foster. Short ball, both of them dive for it. Neither one is able to handle it. A 19-14 lead now for the Raiders. Nice pass from Hannah Coggins. She gets a set back, pushes it down the line. That is dug by Seneca. They set the outside, but their swing goes into the net. No touch on our block. That ball never came over. Elena Rinaldi subs in. Shanti Krishnaswamy subs out. Elena Rinaldi will take the front row rotation. Served by Ellie Tetrick at 15-19. Quick set in the middle. Number 30, Anna DeGraff, has a nice swing at it. Deflects off the block from the Panthers, and nobody's able to play that deflection. So the Raiders with a 5-point lead back at 20-15. Rachel Broski, number 14, serves it up. Ellie Tetrick, bump set to the outside for Hannah Coggins. A nice swing, but dug by Seneca Valley. And a nice swing on the outside by number 11, Sarah Illingsworth. Goes down the line. Very nice swing. Panthers cannot handle that one. And that's a 6-point lead now for the Raiders, 21-15. Rachel Broski serves it up again. And another serve return error from the Panthers. That has to be about 5 or 6 in this game. And it is now a 7-point lead for the Raiders as they serve it up again. That one's going long. Let go by the Panthers, and they get the easy point. Side out. Hannah Coggins, their serving specialist. Number 31 goes back. See if she can put a little run together to get this close, and she serves it deep as well. So once again, the teams exchange service errors. Seneca Valley can afford to do that at this point, up 23-16. Panthers cannot afford to do it. And pass was too tight to the net. Tetrick tried to tip it over with her back to the net, but she was blocked on the far side by Seneca Valley. She did not have much of a chance at that one as that pass was right on the net. And we're serving at match point here. Another shanked pass on a serve receipt by the Panthers ends this game at 25-16. Seneca Valley sweeps it in 2 games, 25-14 and 25-16. Stay tuned for the varsity matchup between these two teams coming up shortly.